How are you, Josh?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right.
That's good.
Yeah, I just recently started working at Hayes. Don't
Yeah,
know
I
if you
heard.
heard. Okay. Yeah. So, been doing that.
Yeah.
But
Um,
besides that, nothing really new. Just kind of, you know.
yeah. I heard, Reina was, saying that you were, like, angry at her? Or, like, acting kind of rude?
Um, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Mostly
she's
just
kind
because.
of hurt by that.
Well, she upset Veronica, so
How'd she upset Veronica?
she's been
I
acting
know she's
weird.
been acting strange,
Yeah, very, very
but,
strange. And I was already having a rough day yesterday, and then Veronica came to
yeah.
me in tears over it.
Okay.
So
I
I,
think
I
I'm
didn't take
going
it
to
out on
tell
her.
you
I
what
just,
I think, and that's.
mm,
Oh,
And
good,
she's still
Veronica.
fucking talking in third
Here,
person.
Veronica,
Let me
Josh,
talk
did
to
you
her.
want
Okay.
to talk over here? So I was working +1 with Reina earlier, and
Mm-hmm.
I think she was talking about how Josh seemed angry at her, and everyone seemed to not kind of be listening to her. And I wanted to say that I know that she's been acting strange, and I know that things have been a bit weird with her, but it's like it's like what happened with me. Sometimes when no one believes you, when you're so certain of something and everyone is telling you otherwise, it can be frustrating and it can hurt. And I think that Reina's feeling that. I think that she is under a lot of stress from you guys constantly telling her that she's acting weird when she believes she isn't. And I think that kind of by dismissing what she feels, the situation isn't going to get any better.
Well, she's been brainwashed, so we gotta kind of figure out a way to undo that.
Yeah. But for now, she's still Reina and she still has feelings. And those
Yeah,
feelings are
I'm
being
still gonna
hurt
call her
by
my
everyone's
daughter.
actions.
yeah, I know. I haven't said anything. She asked how I was doing, and I just said I'm not having a good day, and that was pretty much the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I introduced her to that guy over there to have her talk to him, I said, "All right, and here's my daughter Reina, who's gonna talk to you about +1 things."
Hmm.
Anyways, I
Yeah.
don't know.
She also, I don't know if you guys heard, she mentioned an arranged marriage to me.
Yeah, we're not letting that happen.
We're
Yeah.
not letting that happen.
Here's the thing: if she tries to fly off to Japan again or something,
We're
I
fucking handcuffing
will.
her to a post.
Yeah, I'm gonna restrain. We're gonna capture her, and at that point, possibly reverse brainwash her.
Okay.
Really
Well, I
You know,
recommended
play
that she
clips
talk
of
to.
family
Yeah.
things. You
I
know.
recommended she talk to Bob Moss, and she said she'd think about it. I think
Well,
that
that's progress.
trying to force her into things is just gonna make the situation worse.
Yeah.
I have experience with that. I know. And
I did tell my sisters via text last night that I think at this point, the harder we push, the more she's going to regress into whatever it is that's going on.
exactly. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah,
And
I getcha.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, we tried the brute force way and that didn't work. And
But how does it make any progress if we just ignore it?
We're not
Because-
ignoring it. We're just not we're
So-
trying to slowly push her to reach out to people, like how after our talk she said she'd think about talking to Bob Moss. That's progress. And that came from
remember-
connecting to her at a base level, like not coming at her from a point of being like, you're acting different, you need to talk to someone.
Because, and I know where you're coming from, because it's been a lot of us projecting our emotions onto her.
Yeah. She's clearly going through something right now, and I think support is the best option.
Fair.
I do think this has echoes of what Johanna went through, because remember,
Yeah.
we, Roman and Bob essentially told me, just point blank, that you guys had to go along with it, and eventually Johanna did come out of it. It
Yeah.
took time, but It was something she had to do on her own. It's not something
Yeah.
that we could just snap our fingers.
And I know this is different because it's like brainwashing, but I think
Yeah,
that
like bad shit could happen if we don't act in a timely manner.
yeah,
Like,
but I don't think rushing will
what if we
help.
don't figure stuff out before she flies back to Japan and gets her marriage situation going?
Well, the marriage isn't gonna happen the next month. It's bad luck for a marriage to occur so soon after a funeral. What's happening in less than 30 days is they're basically interring her grandfather's remains in the family plot. At which point it'll be up to her mother whether or not she comes back. And my fear is if she goes back and there's signs that she is kind of breaking through the brainwashing, it's gonna be back to square
Yeah,
one.
they'll just re-up it.
Yeah.
And who knows what else they'll do to try to keep her under their thumb.
Hmm.
The key right now is we play along.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Well,
What's your idea?
And it's subtle and, you know...
Subtle is good.
When's the last time a rave happened at Tequila La?
Oh no!
Right,
No,
you're
no,
right. Fuck,
no.
I'm sorry. Fuck. See,
we
that would
might,
be a nice way to, I get it. That would be a nice way to
Yeah.
help remind her.
We
Maybe
might
an
have
event
found
at
her
VU.
cousin.
What?
So she keeps mentioning a cousin, and we might have found him.
Who?
Okay.
Funny enough, he works for Plus One.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Who?
We're not 100% yet.
We're not 100% sure that Kitsuhara is her cousin. It's just
Got
something
it.
we're looking into.
Because she seems to be kind of stressed by the fact that her cousin is around here.
Yeah, and she just keeps calling him saying the name Kitsu because she doesn't remember the name. She just remembers the nickname.
That sounds valid and possible.
Yeah.
Anyways, I feel like things that would bring back the normal Reina is what need to happen. But,
Yeah.
like,
Subtle
not forcing
reminders, subtle pushing her
Well,
to
no, things like partying at the
Yeah.
VU, dancing on the stage.
kind of like trying to trigger muscle memory.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we
Because
cannot
obviously
let
yelling at her that she's acting weird doesn't help at all.
No.
Well, yeah.
We cannot let her near Javi, which isn't going to be a problem, I don't think, because I haven't seen him in God knows how long. Or Shadow.
Yeah. No, we
I'm
can't-
pretty sure
we're not.
Ash has already tipped off Shadow to stay away from Reina because she's going through some shit.
Okay, good.
But if he finds out why exactly he needs to stay away from Reina, that could be bad as well.
You don't think he would approach her from that?
I hope not, but
Okay.
I can't rule anything out.
Fair.
I think the goal right now has to be protecting Reina, but making sure that we give her the space to let her brain kind of do its thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brainwashing doesn't hold unless there's like active pushing, I don't think. Cuz she wasn't away for super long. Like
No, just a week.
yeah, so I feel like brainwashing is a process that takes a long time to actually stick, like forever.
So,
Although I don't know if there's any kind of
if we
supernatural
confirm
element.
this cousin of hers,
Mm-hmm.
what can we do about him?
Well, we don't know if he's actually a threat or not. So it's going to be a threat.
It sounded like, from what you guys were saying yesterday, that this was somebody to keep an eye on her and make sure that she, stuck to the brainwashing.
Here's the thing.
Did he come when the brainwashing started?
We-
Just before,
He's
I
been
think.
working for Plus One, I think, since before Reina left the city.
Oh, are you
Um,
sure it's that guy then?
Well, that's why we're not 100%.
Well, I mean, they could have been
Yeah.
planning it.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't know how much he would know.
What's the coincidence of him working
Doesn't
at the
Reina
same?
know her cousin's name?
It's vague memories from childhood.
Yeah. What's the coincidence of her cousin working at the same place as her?
Well, here's the thing.
I mean,
Sam's
if
the one
so,
that
you guys hired him.
Sam hired him, yeah. Um, but we don't know the threat level because we don't know how much of what Reina knows is true. Because for all we know, they could have just been like, well, you know, Kitsu's in Los Santos and we can just use that as leverage against her. Keep her compliant.
Yeah, just a scare tactic.
Did Kitsu not go to the grandfather's funeral?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Hmm.
I have not seen.
I've
him
never
once.
met Kitsu, so or
We just know-
Kitsuhara, like, so.
I just know that he got hired shortly before Reina departed, and I have yet to see him once.
I think he's around the other storm primarily.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't know what to do on this one.
I say
For
we
now?
keep going with the subtle. We look out for warning signs. We make sure that she doesn't feel attacked because that might cause. Who knows what that might cause
Yeah.
if we
Yeah,
keep
Why is
pushing
she
her.
running
So-
off that direction with who?
Something with JB, I guess. I don't know.
That's the other thing. We're gonna need to make sure we get JB to kind of
Knock off a little bit.
lighten up because he straight up called her an asshole the other day.
One of you should go over there. Veronica, probably you.
Yeah.
Alright, let me go be a spy.
Bye.
But yeah, I don't know. Today I backed off a bit.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, I didn't really say much to her. She just asked how I was doing yesterday.
I
and
can't
just said,
crouch
I'm not in a
today.
good mood.
Oh.
But
What?
I can't crouch.
Can you, like,
no,
hide with
I
Q?
can't either. Actually,
I didn't mean, like, just go, like, walk up to them and see what's going on.
No, gotta be stealthy.
Use your Q muscles to hide.
The problem will be getting over there.
Yeah.
Quick thing. Have you freed yourself of your emotions? Like, cancel them? Okay, because sometimes I feel like if you're, you know how, like, you can't hug twice in a row?
Sometimes when you ride on a
yeah.
motorcycle, you
yeah.
fine.
Hmm.
But yeah. Today she asked me, how I was. I was like, oh yeah, I got the promotion, and just
Oh.
tried to be
Well, that's
friendly
good.
with her, so hopefully
Yeah.
she doesn't feel that way. But no, I didn't have anything. Didn't say anything bad. I just told her
Yeah.
I was in a bad mood.
I think
So-
maybe she took that the wrong way then.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm hoping that this approach works, because I don't know, things feel kind of similar to my situation, and I feel for her. I feel,
Yeah.
it must be frustrating.
Right. Yeah. I'm not sure. I just know the bits and pieces that Veronica's told me because I wasn't there
Yeah.
when she told them what happened.
Yeah,
so-
I'm still kind of out of the loop a bit of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, Veronica was intentionally keeping me a little bit in the dark so that way I could stay focused with Hayes stuff
Yeah.
instead of worrying about all this. But
I feel like Veronica's been keeping a lot of this to herself, which I'm not sure how healthy that is either.
I don't know. I know her and Ash just had a talk today, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming she's talking with her at least, and I'm assuming with Sam, but I don't
Yeah.
know where Sam is. But
I'm hoping the Bob Moss,
hopefully,
I'm
I
hoping
did
she'll
s-
give it some thought.
Yeah, because
I told her that even if she's just there to complain about how her friends are, like, being rude to her and telling her she's acting strange, that might crack open the door a little bit.
Yeah, true. 'Cause
Even
I
if
did,
she's not going there for,
Right, for her own purpose,
yeah.
Right. Yeah, I did ask Veronica if she had asked her about it, and she originally was very hesitant. Reina was very hesitant to go.
Oh.
So.
So
I
I
think that's what she
think
said.
I must have. I think I must have cracked a little bit there then.
Yeah, maybe.
Just slowly pushing open the door. That's what worked for me. These things aren't instant.
Veronica couldn't hear anything when the conversation's over.
Okay.
They were
What
being,
time is it?
5:50. So
Okay.
market's about to close.
Yeah. I still can't open up my phone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Because I don't want to see Veronica in tears again after this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not fun.
She tends to take on a lot onto herself.
Oh yeah, she definitely does.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm prepared to just have backup gifts when she's feeling bad and just be like, "Have a bear, feel a little better, please."
Keep a constant supply of gifts.
Yeah, something. Just, you have no idea. My pockets are just filled with junk for stuff like this.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
You
Hopefully.
look after yourself too, okay?
I will. I do need to do that. I do neglect my own self. I just try to help others more.
Yeah. I think that's what a lot of us tend to do.
Yeah. So I'll try.
And then, it ends up all pouring over, and then, things like this happen.
Yeah.
And it just makes it worse for everyone else. And then it's like a cycle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Makes sense.
Yeah.